Welcome to Meowtivation, where I'm motivating you to be your best self. One of the things that has always helped me was when I had friends who were very transparent about their experiences and they were humble enough to show their vulnerable side. Well, that's what I'm hoping that you guys would be able to get today, is that you'll be motivated to be your very best self. So I want to share an experience that I did have at work, and I encountered a customer who was just so absolutely angry. Have you ever been around someone who was so angry they couldn't even articulate what in the world it is that they wanted? They couldn't articulate what happened. They couldn't answer your questions, so that's why you could better help them. They were just all the way off the roof angry. So by the end of the conversation, you were just looking around the room like, okay, your mouth would just open because you're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? So at this point, it had affected me in a way that when other people asked me how I was doing, they could sense that something was not right. And so my responses that I had to other people when they asked me how I was doing was, you know what, don't even ask me. Don't even. So later on, I had to apologize to them and say, you know what, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be salty. I didn't mean to be rude. Forgive me, please. I just not having a good day. I just ready to go home. So, knowing that they knew who I was, they were able to receive and love, and they understood and they moved on. But especially if you don't know someone, you don't know someone like that, they definitely will take it the other way. But I kept trying to figure out, why am I thinking about this person hours after the call? Then something hit me. I was like this person where you taking out on other people because your day didn't go the way that you want to go. Your life has not gone the way that you want it to go. And the reason why is because you really didn't even see the value in yourself. So you missed the opportunities and you saw yourself as a loser. Why? Because you undervalued yourself. And because of that, you allow other people to take advantage of you. Think about it. All the people in your life that you wasted money on, instead of dating somebody, you could have been by yourself, investing that time, that energy, that effort, and that money into you and into your dreams. And so I really just had a tough time. And I just started beginning to speak negative, not just about other people around me, but about myself. And so, I had friends, luckily, who encouraged me, say, you stop that. You're more than a conqueror through Christ Jesus. You can do all things through Christ. With Christ, all things are possible, that kind of thing. And it was okay for a while, but then I began to get discouraged again. And then I tried to hold back the tears, but now I couldn't do it anymore. It just became like a little too much. So to get over my sadness, I like to watch comedy movies, comedy shows. And then I happen to get a notification on my phone that there is a new Punky versus Asia video that came out. So I checked out the new channel trailer. It was great. Gave it a two thumbs up. And so I noticed at the bottom of the screen, there were some suggested videos, and this was one of them. Start valuing yourself. It's based off of Evan Carmichael's compilation videos that Oprah Winfrey was in, like with her master class. And so it was based off of Oprah Winfrey's 50 Rules for Success. So after watching this, I felt motivated. I felt inspired. It made you ask questions like, what is my purpose, in life? And so, you know how it is after you get that burst of energy, you feel like you can do anything, and then you get that phone call from somebody, and even though you've been friends for years, somehow by the end of the conversation, you feel sad, like you feel depleted of your energy. And so I had to cut those people off. Anything that comes between me and my peace, like my friend told me a long time ago, you got to cut it off because your peace is everything. You got to have your peace. So it was hard to be able to break that off, even to break things, even songs that would deplete me of my energy, that made me think about past lovers. I had to cut it off. But what's most important was that those voices in my head, those negative thoughts, those things that I was saying negatively about myself, I had to tell them to shut up. So then I finally took a breather again, and I decided, hey, I'm gonna watch some comedy. So I was watching Netflix, and do you know, one of my favorite shows from back in the day came back on. I could not believe it. My face was glued to the TV screen. They were showing Moesha, first Yeah, I think this might have been the first, second, or third episode. I can't remember. But anyway, Hakeem was trying to find a job. And so in this episode, he was being asked, why should I hire you? He didn't even know. Other than I need a job, he didn't know what else to say. So that showed a lack of confidence. He didn't understand his value. So then the manager came back and said, why should I hire you? And then his response was so completely different. He finally realized his potential. He responded with confidence. So he had all the tools that he needed, but it was an internal thing where he was missing confidence. It wasn't that he didn't have a suit, because Moesha had hooked him up with the Armani suit. He had friends that were backing him up, and he got transportation to be able to get to the job. And he even got a hookup, network connection to be able to get the interview at that job. But it was something more that he needed. He needed confidence. He needed to understand what was his purpose for being there? What was it why was he needed? And because he couldn't answer that, that's what set him back. So what is setting you back? With that being said, I'm going to leave you with a few words from a book entitled You Are Enough by Arthur Rainey Howard. It says, you will build the strength to completely let go of toxic relationships and the confidence and self-esteem to grow in healthy relationships. You may feel like you're not strong enough, pretty enough, or smart enough, but you will learn that in our weakness, God is made strong. God has given you everything you need to fulfill your destiny. Never doubt what God is doing in you. You must understand that you are enough. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. According to Psalms 23:1, trust the process and start your journey to an empowered, happy, and healthy life. Please like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section what you use or say to motivate yourself and others. Thanks for watching, and remember, you are enough.